So I got shoes, all of God's children got shoes. When I get to heaven, gonna put on my shoes. I'm gonna walk all over God's heaven. Heaven, heaven, walk all over God's heaven. Yay, 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 yay. Yay, 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 yay. Shoes must have been kind of valuable to write this song. Having shoes is a special thing, huh? But they're special shoes we aren't talking about. Physical shoes, we're talking about spiritual shoes. What would spiritual shoes be? Allow you to travel. Maybe they're the shoes of out-of-body experience. I got a robe, all of God's children got a robe. When I get to heaven, gonna put on my robe. I'm gonna shine all over God's heaven. Heaven, heaven, shine all over God's heaven. And the robe, the long white robe, it comes up in many of the gospel songs. What are we talking about when we talk about the long white robe? We're talking about your aura shining white with light. They knew about the aura way back then. It wasn't just our new age hippie yogis who brought us the knowledge about the aura. It was long known. The long white robe. Put on your long white robe. I got wings, all of God's children got wings. When I get to heaven, gonna put on my wings. I'm gonna fly all over God's heaven. Heaven, heaven, fly all over God's heaven. I got a harp, all of God's children got a harp. When I get to heaven, gonna put on my harp. I'm gonna play all over God's heaven. Heaven, heaven, play all over God's heaven. Must be kind of a symbolic thing, the harp as well. I'm not sure quite what that means. Harp is a symbol of the heart, of course. It's a heart-shaped instrument. And the harp strings are like the heartstrings. Something about the golden, loving, open heart. And the joy of music that is expressed in the joy of every experience in that other world. The other world that is right here. The kingdom is at hand. Remember that it means that we can reach that heaven, that divine experience, that enlightened experience of joy and peace and love at any moment, just by stepping that little step outside of time. I got a crown, all of God's children got a crown. When I get to heaven, gonna put on my crown. I'm gonna shout all over God's heaven. Heaven, heaven, shout all over God's heaven. Interesting that a crown lets you shout. It's not exactly what I would have said about a crown myself. The crown is also a symbol. It's the symbol of the halo. When you open your crown chakra, you to those who can see the spiritual energies, you get a kind of crown sitting over your head, the halo. And you put on your long white robe, your white aura, and you open up that crown chakra. Crown chakra is particularly related to Christianity. Christianity is very strongly associated with the crown chakra. And some people are very crown chakra centered. They sit up straight and they're connected to the crown. Generally they play very formal music and they do things in a formal, beautiful, elegant way, kind of like the Western Christian tradition has taught us, formal classical art forms. These people are really connected to the crown chakra, and the Christian tradition that has so much about the crown chakra can often be really useful to them. Of course, there's a lot of different aspects to the Christian tradition, and some of it is really beautiful and some of it is really not. Just like all of the traditions. You still have to wade through the mess to find the pearls. I got shoes, you got shoes, all of God's children got shoes. When I get to heaven, gonna put on my shoes. I'm gonna walk all over God's heaven. I forgot a bit of the song. The most important part of the song. I've got a song, you've got a song, all of God's children got a song. When I get to heaven, gonna sing a new song. I'm gonna sing all over God's heaven, heaven, heaven. Sing all over God's heaven.